Golf Locker Room. Welcome to the Golf Locker Room, episode 40. We moving right along. What up, Big Seth?
What's good with you, Manny? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Oh, man, I can't call it. Let's get that up. I'm fresh from Vegas.
Hey, I saw the pictures, man. You got to explain and tell the people exactly what happened, what you were doing, and how you feeling now.
Woo, man, let me tell you, every year, I run and I have a board also, but I run a golf league here in LA, in SoCal. And we do two out-of-state, we do two-day tournaments throughout our 10 tournament season. So we have a 10 tournament season, first Saturday of the month, every month, between, if it's a holiday, we might go to the second week of that month. If it's a holiday week, the first week, like we did this time. And we do a Vegas run and we do a Palm Springs run. And so last week was our Vegas run, a 2-day tournament worth of probably about 3,000, 40-something people, 2-day net, 2 separate days of skins, closest to the pin, a lot of prizes, a lot of money. But let me tell you, you know how Vegas, if you don't, man, you got to come out. Vegas is this. You play golf, you get back around 5, you try to nap till about 7 or 8, you wake up, eat, drink, gamble, go to sleep at 2:30 in the morning, wake back up at 6, and do it all over again for about 3 days. So it's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough, but we wouldn't replace it for anything in the world. But yeah, man, some people shine. Some people, man, I couldn't putt for nothing. People think you don't have energy to swing. You got energy to swing. You just don't have. For me, I just don't have concentration to putt when I'm hungover and tired. Right. The least physical thing you doing is the hardest thing when you tired and hungover is the concentrated putt. You can swing a club.
Right.
You can swing some clubs, you can chip, you can drive, but sitting over that ball trying to be still on an hour and a half of sleep and tequila, it's tough. It's tough. Let's get that.
You don't know when you're gonna throw up.
Oh man. I didn't get that bad, but because in Vegas, as long as you drink water the whole time, force yourself to sip on water the whole time, you'll be hungover, but you won't be sick and you won't be too depleted and too dehydrated, because that alcohol dehydrates you. And you won't be too dehydrated. You'll just be a little glossy, man. But we had a ball. We all got back that Sunday. This Sunday passed. That's why we didn't do the show last week. I thought I could do it from the hotel room, but I was just getting into town that Wednesday. Right. And I drive straight from the house to Vegas to the golf course and get a practice round in. And then the festivities start. So Wednesday, all the way up until Sunday morning, about 2 in, was all a blur, brother. It was all a blur. It was all a blur. What's going on with you? I said you was out there golfing too, getting your thing on with LT and the boys. What's cracking?
Yeah, man. We had an event. Matter of fact, our guest today, he was in an event in Fayetteville, and so a buddy of mine puts on an event every year that Monday after the Fayetteville tournament. So most of those guys come on up here, since it's from Fayetteville to Charlotte. And it was a great cause. Kids with Down syndrome, and the guys were out. Spud Webb, Dale Ellis, Lawrence Taylor, TT, Terry Taylor, Charlie Chris, nice. Brandon Russell. So it was a great event. We had a great time. We drank a lot of Tito's and cranberry, which you'll hear about Tito's and cranberry when our guest comes on, because we share the same concoction. And but it was great, man. It was a beautiful day. It rained. It rained extremely hard for about 10 minutes, and after that, it was over. Guys missed flights. I'm trying to get LT on a flight out of here. We finally got him a flight out, and but everything was good, man. Great great event in the Carolinas, man, and hopefully it will grow again, better even next year. Also, July 15th in DC, my buddy puts on a tournament every year. Matter of fact, him, Clem Portis, and Andre Cates, and it's another celebrity studded event at Whiskey River. And so
Okay.
hopefully I can make that and for another good cause. So, the one thing about, athletes they get a hard time, man, about,
Mhm.
people just see them driving the fancy cars and the big houses and things of that nature, but they have no idea that they give back
Yeah.
so many ways. And so I know you can attest to that as well, because you know a lot of celebrity guys that do some of the same things. Alex Thomas, I just saw him in an event with Andre Reed, and
Exactly.
so,
Exactly.
but celebrities get a bad knock, and but they do their part.
But they generate a lot of money, and
Absolutely.
it's not just for them. And because of their celebrity, they can generate that money. And if they're generating a lot of money to give away to charity, I mean, what bad can you say about that? They're not just using their celebrity strictly for them. It's a lot of events
Absolutely.
throughout across the board uh, that would not exist
Right.
if it was not for celebrity and their charitable time and their charitable giving. And just a testament. Golf is one of those things where more money is raised through golf charities, especially with celebrities and golf tournaments, than probably any other sport. And it just probably doesn't get enough. Every now and then there's a celebrity basketball and celebrity softball games, but it might be 20 charitable celebrity events monthly, if not
Right.
bi-weekly, you know what I mean? And that's a lot of money generated, and they don't get enough. You're right, they don't get enough love, and they don't get enough applause and flowers for doing. Most foundations wouldn't exist without some type of charity golf tournament as
No
a
doubt.
backbone of finance. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get that up. Speaking of which, what's the dates for Juneteenth out in
Yeah, man.
Ohio?
Um, the
Another
Ohio,
one.
yeah, man. Juneteenth, June 2nd through the 6th, if I'm not mistaken, at the Memorial in Dublin, Ohio. The Memorial and Jack Nicklaus will be recognizing the great doctor, PJ Hall of Famer Charlie Sifford on
That's
Wednesday after the pro-am. Uh, the old man is now getting his flowers, and we'll go up there and we'll play. And then also the President's Cup in Charlotte. They're recognizing him there as well. So it's some great things that are coming about, man, and getting his flowers. Yeah,
better late than never, and it's about time. And sometimes we have to correct the past.
oh, no doubt.
We correct the past, even if it's late. It's still important to correct the past and make sure history is in the books, so other generations, when we're long and gone, remember what happened, so it won't happen to you and your kids.
Exactly.
Again, remember what happened. And that's what history is for. So it won't happen to you and your kids. And I don't know. Some of our kids and even some parents, I believe, are lazy with history.
Mm,
I'm just gonna put it out there
put it out there.
because life life has been good to us.
Right.
Life has been good to us, and we can admit that. We don't have to denounce a struggle and a fight for our rights and fairness and equal justice to think we're not living well
Right.
or we don't love America. I love America so much that I want it to do better
Right.
because it hasn't always been right. That's true love. Crazy love is thinking everything is cool and nothing needs to change and whatever happened was just okay.
Right.
That's like letting your kids go kill and not go to school and not know how to read and still look at them and say you love them and say, "Oh, it's okay. You're illiterate and you're okay that you're on drugs." We're not gonna speak on that, on the drugs and the illiteracy. We're just gonna be like, "We love you." That's not love.
Right.
Love is correction.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Love is correction. Guess what, America? We love you, but it's still time for correction
That's
and
right, man.
continued correction.
I
And
always,
you
I always say the Dow can't go up to 500, and the people in the streets are still poor.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Exactly.
know,
Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, um, get on that history. I'm one to always be like, live well, enjoy. Life is short. Live well, enjoy, uh, give due to the ancestors that fought before you, and still have a Cuban and some rum and
there you
chop it
go.
up with your family. You
There
can
you
do
go.
it all. You don't have to be on the crusade all the time. Nobody wants to see Schlep Rock walking around. Woe is me with the woes of history on their back every time they show up someplace. And we don't always want the smiley, happy person that
Right.
never acknowledges that the fight continues, the struggle continues. You got to have a happy medium. And
Right.
it just goes back to all the great stuff that celebrities do with their golf tournaments and giving back. And, like I said, we wouldn't have a lot of help if it wasn't for this golf money funneling in to these charities, especially charities that no one else is going to give to. So, Juneteenth, make sure if you're not going, pass on some bread, donate. It's for a great cause, HBCU golf program. I got an event coming up June 20th out here. It's going to benefit handicapped golfers, and they have
Mm.
these retrofitted electrical / golf cart wheelchairs that let paraplegics play golf.
Wow. That's dope, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're
Yeah.
expensive. They're about 25,000 a piece. Um, we're gonna try to get one for a special young man. Uh, I bought this shirt. Tuskegee. He actually graduated from Tuskegee. Good fella, and just got a stray bullet in his back and lost his legs.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, but he's been his name is called Walking Rich. He's been an inspiration to a lot. He didn't give up. We're gonna have them on the show this Wednesday coming up, and they'll be
Cool.
able to tell the story and about the event coming up on June 20th for this young man and his plight. And it's a great story, a great organization, and a lot of us don't even know that they had this kind of technology to let someone without the use of their legs play golf.
Mm.
You know, I played around with him, and you can play. You get up on that tee. He's playing. He's
Right.
playing, and so this helps him through random, just straight bullet gun violence. This was a HBCU graduate, but it can help our vets also uh, coming home without the use of their legs. So these are wide ranging events and charities that do a lot of good and give hope to people who thought it was hopeless, and
Right.
that's what we're all trying to do. So again, Juneteenth, we'll talk about more June 20th out here in California, and Miss Clark is here. Let's bring her in.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
Oh
Can y'all hear me?
goodness,
What's
we
up,
can hear
Trish?
we can hear you. How's everything?
Man, well, they out here cutting up out here in Florida, down here in Miami. They cutting up.
Oh,
Trace,
okay.
they're having this. It's called a hats off, women's hats off, or hats off to women. Tracy Morning, Alonzo Morning's maybe I guess ex-wife, but she's putting this event. She's been doing it for years. But when I tell you, she paired it up. She's always done an event, but now she's done paired it up with golf. So they did
Okay.
like a quick 9, and then they're out. I mean, it's great. And then the cause is like for the center that they have. that they're actually expanding it. And so what they're doing is like they're showing these young ladies and these girls that, you know, the sky's the limit. There's nothing that you can't do. And so they're also going to be trying to, you know, introduce the game of golf to them. So again, it's like, it's so phenomenal. They are out here partying their necks off.
Oh, that's nice. On a Wednesday, that's a lot of partying.
It's Miami. Miami. You know, we'd be cutting up in Tampa, Florida, but it's Miami.
Turn up.
They party every day.
That's right. That's right. I wish I could party every day. It's too expensive in Cali to party every day. Woo, woo. Nice, nice. All right, she's in the house. Because I was like, I could have swore I seen a Facebook Live. How is this person gonna be on the show if she's at some brunch? I'm like, didn't tell nobody. I'm like, she's showing some stuff. I'm like, maybe my time zone is all messed up, but I don't think she's gonna make it.
Look, no, because what happened was they were like, hey, you know, so I was actually shouting out the golf podcast. So, you know, I was telling them about the podcast. They did a little interview. So I had to catch that first so I can get some of the folks to jump on the podcast. If not this week, maybe, you know, next week or so.
That's right.
We let them know about the golf podcast.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh, and Tracy Morton says she'll come on and she'll come on to the show. And I ran into Sedina Parks. And
nice.
You know, she's doing
big fans. We're big fans of Sedina over here. So come on, young lady, get on board and let's hear your story because you know. But I think I've been watching her. I think I've been watching her since she was on the Big Break. She was on the Big Break, right? Yeah, she was on the Big Break. Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the first African American girls on the Big Break, and she was golfing her ball too. She was golfing her ball. Yeah, she was golfing her ball.
That 2023 is going to be her year, so stay tuned.
Nice. Awesome. Bright lights, big stars, big times. Let's go. All right. You got anything real quick, Trish, you want to get off your chest before we bring in our great guest?
I don't got anything. Let's go ahead and bring Tim on in.
Okay, let's make it happen. I'll let either of you introduce our guy.
All right.
Seth,
we're going.
Chris, any of you.
All right.
Well, Tim said. Manny said earlier about Slep Rock. Tim is the opposite of Slep Rock. He doesn't believe in bad luck. He only believes in good luck. In all seriousness, Tim came out of a small school out of Texas. Highly acclaimed. Wasn't one of those first round draft picks, and the celebrated 5-star guy. But you know what? He hung around the league for a long, long time. And here's a guy that doesn't get the credit that he deserves. We kid a lot, but I followed Tim during his NFL career. He played right beside of Deion Sanders. Matter of fact, Deion's probably, Deion's great, but half of those interceptions and touchdowns that Deion has, Tim lateraled him to the football. Tim probably picked, as a tandem, they probably picked off maybe anywhere from 17 to 20 balls, but Tim would actually pick the ball off and run around and then lateral it to Deion, and Deion runs for the touchdown, and Deion gets the credit. Then you have another. Then he plays beside in the same defensive secondary as Ronnie Lott. He's a Super Bowl, I think a 3-time Super Bowl champion. Tim McKay and he's a great guy. Fun to be around. We've been at some parties, man, where it got wild, and he's not. He's a decent golfer. He's not great. I just want to establish that he's not great. I kicked his ass over in Winston-Salem, but bring him on out, man. My man Tim McKay.
Let's bring him out.
There we go. You must have ate your wings.
What's up, T-Mac? Welcome.
There we go. Let's get something going. Look at him. Let's get that up. She got all 3 of them. She got all 3 of them going on. Woo.
Oh, man. Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate you, bro, man. Like you said, we have a lot of fun, man. These golf tournaments, we raise all kind of money, but we have fun doing it. So there you go.
Absolutely, man.
Trish, how you doing, girl?
What's up, teammate?
Your ex-wife, right? She's like, go on with all that.
He said you're going to be his future ex-wife.
Oh, oh, be careful. Be careful.
He ain't been drinking yet either.
Look, ask him where I got my Scotty Cameron from.
Oh, that's right. She got it. Yeah, she whipped up on me, man, and won the Scotty. That's all right, though.
Oh,
Damn.
my God. Oh, wow. Let's
Get his ass. Get his ass, Chris. Get his ass.
No, but yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate that, Chris, man. You know, you don't have to be heralded to, go out and handle your business. You just got to go out there and take care of business. You know what I mean? And coming from Texas, Arlington, 3rd round draft pick, San Francisco 49ers. I handled mine 12 years. I got these 3 jury. I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Which is hard to come by. Let's get that up. Only a few people in the world got them rings. That's for sure.
But you know what? And speaking about the Super Bowl rings, and Manny, you're right. It's a lot of people who played in the league a long, long time that don't have any rings. But Tim has 3. But more importantly, what people fail to understand, it's hard to get back. Dan Marino never got back. You know what I mean? As great as he was, there's a lot of guys that were really, really good that got there. It's like Tennessee Titans. They got there and in Atlanta, and as good as they were with McNabb and Eddie, my teammate Eddie George, they never got back. And so the challenge of getting back to any Super Bowl, NBA, MLB championship, man, is probably it's tough, man. I mean, it is tough.
That's tough business. That's tough.
No doubt.
That's
no
tough
doubt.
Business.
No doubt.
Again,
I'm tickled pink, and sometimes I just pinch myself and just wonder, man, why me, a little poor kid from Port Arthur, Texas, family of 9, didn't have much, and just kept dreaming, and it came to fruition, and a lot of hard work. Just like golf.
It's a struggle.
Like golf.
It is. I'm gonna let
And
Tricia
Tricia asked me once. She asked me, Tim, what is it about golf that just makes you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? And I'm like, Trish, golf saved my life. Golf saved my life. Life happens, and I was going through a divorce, and it was tough. It was tough. But golf saved my life. I was out trying to get better. We never mastered this game, because as soon as you think you mastered it, you're gonna shoot 100
immediately.
So you're always out there playing, and I was always out on that golf course. It was just the birds, the squirrels, the quietness. Golf truly saved my life. I'm serious. And a lot of people say, "No, you're just being dramatic." No, I'm not, because I was out on that golf course instead of doing something dumb. You know what I mean? So golf has changed my life, and we all have been influenced by that guy named with those initials TW, Tiger Woods,
for sure.
And watching just dominate. Oh my God! You remember that?
It's crazy.
Crazy.
I watched. I can't watch any sport other than football or basketball. But if people say golf is so slow, why do you watch it? Because it's, especially when T-Dub out there.
Right.
Come on, man. Who ain't watching golf when T-Dub's out there, man? Come on. Really?
I'll be first thing in the morning. They got a great pairing, and I'll be on it. First thing in the morning at the championship. First thing.
No doubt.
For sure.
Big Seth, chime on in for us.
Hey, Tim, man, like I was saying earlier, man, you were you say like you weren't highly heralded coming out of college, but you managed to still be drafted. But you held your own. When you got into the league, man, something had to keep you there. We see a lot of guys who get drafted 3rd round, 4th round, free agent or what have you, but they don't stick or they don't stay. Maybe they get a year and something goes wrong and they're back home. And here's the thing: you came in the league to a football team that had highly heralded athletes and players. What kept you in San Francisco in your first 3 years?
Bruh, I went out there and bought my mama a house, so there you go. Somebody got to pay that loan.
Yes.
My mother had to pay that note. And I said, you know, and my coach used to be always on me about, man, you got to work. You got to fight. You got to fight. You just bought your mama the house. They're going to put her out. They're going to put her out the house. You got to fight.
That's crazy.
I was motivated because I wanted to make sure my mom was taken care of. And that kept me in. Plus, you know, guys like Ronnie Lott, Eric Wright, these guys had won Super Bowls as rookies. And they coming up there saying, hey, man, you have to master your craft. Because I remember a story, I'll tell you real quick. I was excited to be on the team, Ronnie Lott and Joe Montana. I'm trying to get autographs. At training camp. Ronnie Lott said, hey, we don't get autographs. Hey, you a pro. We don't do that.
Right.
We don't do that. Nice. I was like, oh, I didn't know.
That's hilarious.
I'm serious. That was funny as hell. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking at Jerry Rice. All these guys are my teammates.
Legend.
And I'm just in awe. And as a rookie, the USFL had just folded. And they had about 25 cornerbacks competing for 5 cornerback jobs. 25 corners for 5 jobs. And when Jerry Rice would get up at the front of the receiver line, my secondary coach would call me up from the back of the line, sick him.
Get him.
And shit, I sicked him like a pit bull. I was like, you know what? If I cover this dude right here, I'm in.
You in.
Period.
I'm in. And I was on him like white on rice. White on rice, baby.
That's right.
And that's why, you know, that was good to have a solid foundation like that, Sif, to propel you to a career of 12 years. Not many corners played 10 years.
No.
They only played 10 years. I put in 12. And I'm really proud of that.
Let's get that up too. Trish.
Okay. So, T-Mac, you said golf saved you. I feel you. It's my piece. So, for you, when did you put the first club in your hand? And who introduced you to the game of golf?
Okay. Great question. I was in Miami, and the Dolphins was getting their butts whipped prior to, but we were 7-1. And we did an HBO special with Nick Bonaconte. Y'all remember that, Inside the NFL?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Doral in a sand trap. That's where we sat. That was the setting for the interview. And I was like, they gave me a sandwich. I was like, what's this? And Tim, you look like you're an athlete. You probably be pretty good at this. I was just in the sand trap with John Offerdahl. We were the 2 defensive players they were highlighting that day. And I was in this sand trap with Nick Bonaconte. They filming, asking us questions. We answering questions in the sand trap. And I said, you know what? I might need to take this game up. And I did after that. And I picked up Ben Hogan's The Modern Fundamentals of Golf. You know, where it gets you where the grip, stance and posture, first part of the swing, second part of the swing. And that got me on my way.
Okay. Wow. So self-taught lessons?
And since 1991, that was the 90 season, and it was that off season, 1991. I mean, I was all over the place. I had a bad slice, even though Ben Hogan, you would hook the ball with his deal, but I was slicing it. But I ended up I play a draw now.
Yeah,
okay.
Because of Ben Hogan's technique. So
did you get lessons, or did you do lessons, or did you stay mostly self-taught?
Mostly self-taught, because you get a little groove and you don't want nobody to mess it up. You know how, Tricia, you be trying to teach people on the golf course.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
No, but you know how everybody know how to teach you how to swing when you're if you do this, if you turn your leg that way, if you put your toe in there, you'll hit it. You know, everybody got a trick.
Yep.
So I tried to stick to that, but I've had some pros tell me a lesson or two, but I would always revert back to what you know, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
It's tough to change. That's dope. That's dope. Big Sif,
Hey,
what you
Tim.
got for me?
Don't say nothing dumb, still. We doing good.
Hey, I'm not gonna bring up Winston-Salem that night. I'm not gonna bring that night up. when you got all us killed. But anyway, man, no, you when you were saying that you were a hooker of the golf ball, I'm sitting there. I was about to say that for you because you are a hooker. But Tim, you got a pretty solid game, man. You got a real good short game. That's why you always want to put me on the back tees because you feel like your damn short game is what's gonna save you. But you got a real decent short game. What's the best score that you've shot in your life?
I've been swinging at these things since 1991, and the best score I had was 1 over par. I've never shot even par. I
Really?
shot 73
That's
on a
good.
par 72 course.
Nice.
Wow.
And
That's
I would have did it. I would have did it, but I was on 18 and I thought about it and I got a bogey.
God almighty.
I told mine. And I missed that golf course. I like that format where you play your own ball, right?
Right.
And they handicap it. I like that. I like that format right there. And we did a lot of good, man. We raised so much money for the first tee in Winston-Salem, right, Chris?
Man, I think the last time we probably raised over during the course of the whole deal, probably close to $1 million.
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
And we had fun doing it.
Oh man, had a great time. Hey, couldn't wait till the golf tournament was over.
Hello.
Couldn't wait till the golf tournament over. Tim, I know here as of late, man, and I know it feels kind of probably like some bad luck, but you've experienced some tragedies here in the last couple of years, man. Brothers, matter of fact, you're going to a funeral, then you're coming back and you witness a car wreck, and it was one of your best friends who had been in a car wreck and it passed, man. How are you doing with that?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, life happens. Like I said earlier, it happens, and it's good to have something that we love to do. And like I said, I like to go tee it up. I'm like T. Clark. T. Clark is such an inspiration. She goes out there and she just teeing it up, loving it, having a great time. And golf has been that crutch for me to lean on and just not dwell on so many negative things. And I've lost 2 brothers in 2 months in 2020, and neither one of them died of COVID. But like you said, life happens, but to be able to go out and, swing the golf club, make a birdie putt, ain't nothing like birdies are rare. I tell them, I don't care how you hitting it, you still got to make the putt, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Man,
And I make it with your putter all the time.
Uh-oh. She was like, I'm making with his putter all the time.
T. Clark. Hey, we gonna play for my putter again, and I'm gonna get it back.
You ain't getting it back. Look here, I dropped a putt up in Atlanta at Bears Best in that little tournament that we did, and I'm telling you, I dropped the clutch putt. It was about 15, 20 yards or whatever, feet or whatever. Dropped it with your putter. Thank you.
Nice.
My future ex-wife.
What?
Uh-oh. Where's my thing at? I need it.
Blow the horns.
I'm looking. There we go. I'm on deck.
There it is.
There we go.
Hey, Trish, are these bling over blinging?
No, they look good. They look real good.
They look good.
Keep working them out.
They look good. They rare.
Hey, Chris. Chris. Where your boy Donnell? I thought he was gonna be on here.
I ain't messing with you. Hey, Donnell say, man, you got to talking too much down there. He hurt his feelings. I said,
you
Donnell,
would too. You would too if you had all that cash in your wallet.
Ooh, he done took that money. Money.
Hey, Tim went down to Fayetteville. They had a tournament in Fayetteville. And everybody's coming for the big shootout. And
the celebrity shootout.
The celebrity shootout. And the one that won the money, they hate that won the money because they going to hear about it the whole damn weekend. It was Jim McCarthy. Oh, Lord. 10,000. What was it? Was it $10,000 shootout?
$10,000 shootout, $2,500 a hole. And I'm mad at my partner because that fool missed a 7-foot pauper. We could have got some more.
Who did? Thank you.
My partner.
Damn.
Alternate shot.
Nice.
It was nice. We raised about $500,000 for.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Like you were saying earlier, how the guys we do generate a lot of money, and these sponsors are paying. They're paying just to hang out with the athletes.
It's like $10,000 a team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
crazy. That's a lot of money. That's what we was going into earlier about how little we hear about how the celebrities and the athletes generate so much money that these organizations would never touch this kind of money if it wasn't for you guys. And Period. You can sell all the barbecue plates you want, but you ain't about to get them. You ain't about to get half a ticket or nothing. You can have car washes, but you ain't getting a half a ticket without these celebrities donating their time and their talents and it's just we really gotta stop taking you guys for granted, because the good you guys do even after retirement and whatnot, it's just huge for so many communities and so many organizations. Trish, I'm gonna put you back on because I know you got some shit to talk.
Tim,
yes,
tell them how they tried to keep us from being great at LT's event, because they knew if they put us in the same cart, we was gonna take all their money.
Man, they messed over me. They messed over me and my future ex-wife.
Oh,
where's the horns? Where's the buzzer?
I got you.
But we were supposed to be together, but somehow there was a mix-up, and T. Clark wasn't on my squad. I'm a little chapped about it, but we'll be all right.
They knew we was gonna take all the we was gonna take all the winnings.
Y'all gonna take that money?
I'll sneak a putt on you in a minute.
You will.
I'll sneak. Hey, Sil, don't you owe me from last time we played?
No. You know what the deal? Hey, you know what the deal was last time? I roasted your ass.
I forgot. I'm a quarterback. I forget quick.
Hey, I roasted you, Al, and Gerald.
I forget quick, Chris.
Oh, you plead the fifth?
No, I'm a cornerback. Oh, we don't remember nothing.
We got CT. Hey,
that too.
Look here, T. I got a real dear friend of mine that he has some real bad PTSD issues when it comes to, because he's a diehard Steelers fan.
Oh shit.
So I ain't gonna talk about what happened. But,
we know what happened.
But boy, he get some real hardcore PTSD because of you.
I slipped.
I never forget it like it was yesterday.
You gonna always hate.
I hate the Steelers. I said, man, damn. I said, I see T-Mac. I see T-Mac go down. I said, damn, T-Mac done lost the game.
They got
the last play.
Hold up, man. They forgot about 1st and goal on the 4 with over 2 minutes left in the game.
Tell them.
All we had to do was score a touchdown. We in the Super Bowl. Duh.
Tell them.
It
wasn't T-Mac fault.
One play versus 4.
Man, you gotta take the blame, man.
No, I ain't taking it. It was a bad play because he scorched my ass up. Now he scarred me up.
Who was that?
That was Tony Martin, punk.
Yeah, I remember that. hey, but T-Mac, you sitting here looking at 33 interceptions, 235 interception yards, 2 touchdowns. Why do you feel as though that you're slighted as being one of in the top 10, even 15 cornerbacks of all time?
Definitely.
Well, let me tell you, it's they missed me. And nobody like they made a mistake. They missed me. I was supposed to be as good as I was.
Right.
They missed me. And matter of fact, there were a lot of these big school cornerbacks that were drafted before me. You there?
We there.
These big time cornerbacks from Arkansas, West Virginia, these 1A schools. And at the end of the season, I led all rookies in interception with 6 from this little kid from Texas, Arlington. I started every game. I had a pick 6 as a rookie. I mean, I got down, man. I showed them like Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper, you missed it. You missed it. And I was in the perfect storm in San Francisco where Eric Wright, their all-pro corner, was hurt. Ronnie Lott was moved from corner to safety. And the 49ers loved Eric Wright.
Right.
And they just didn't want to give me the love to replace him immediately because they really didn't miss him. They didn't miss him. I balled out. But they would not give me that love. They didn't transfer that love. So the 49ers never put me out there. Bill Washington would never put me out there. And, they wanted me to make less money than my backups. And I was like, where they do that at?
Exactly.
Where they do that at? I'm the starter. My backup making 3 times what I'm making. Y'all need to fix this. And they wouldn't do it. So I had the whole lot of camp. So that really didn't endear them to their hearts either. So, but it's a political thing where if they jump on your bandwagons, for example, I'm not knocking none of these guys. Don't think I'm a hater. I'm so proud of these boys making this generational money. It's ridiculous. Jalen Ramsey. This dude had 9 picks in 6 years. I had 20 in 4.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But nobody was on my bandwagon talking about how good I am. Or giving me the hype. You know what I mean? See, Jalen's getting the hype, but he ain't got the production.
Hey, and T-Mac, and also these guys, 6 picks and how many other years has Ramsey been in the league? Well, it's a throwing league now. Back when you played, it was a cloud of dust.
Running league when we were there.
Running league, yeah.
Christian Okoye, imagine him coming at you.
Yeah, you don't want none of that smoke.
You're gonna try to. You won't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna grab that wide receiver and say, "Man, if you don't block me, you don't play 12 years for being a dummy."
That's right. That's right.
You don't play 12 years and be stupid
at all.
I wasn't but a $180, $185, bro. On a good day,
balling out.
Buck-80 got you 3 rings. That's what's up.
That's what's up. T. Clark, what's up, girl? I love her swing.
Her drive was too long.
That swing right there will make you win some golf tournaments.
We gonna do some things. We going to Cali. We bringing that golf swing to Cali. Me and Marty, we gonna bring it to Cali. So.
They're gonna bring it to Cali.
We bringing it to Cali.
June 20th. We're gonna do something. June 20th. We got a good thing. They'll be on next week. We'll talk about it. But Trish, anything else?
I got it. I'm having too much fun.
Be nice.
I see it in the background. Y'all out in Miami. Y'all would have said, "Oh, look at her! All y'all out in Miami going big."
They got the music on out there. Like I'm like in the quietest spot. Yeah, I'm right on the road down from T-Mac. He got the pretty view over there. But no, they out there partying. I'm in the quietest corner of Miami right now.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys, y'all know about South Beach.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, be
Beautiful.
careful.
No.
Be careful.
Oh, but I do want to talk. I didn't get to mention. So, I've been putting on my social media, whichever. But I'm doing the Walk With Us marathon
Yeah. Talk on
with
that.
the Cameron Champ Foundation. So I'm doing it with the South Carolina group. Not South Carolina group. We're doing it in South Carolina in Myrtle Beach next week over the Memorial Holiday or whichever. So it'll be 6 rounds of golf, 108 holes, and so I think I'm a third of the way so far, which is really cool, and I'm so thankful for those that have supported so far, and we're gonna get it in, and we're gonna have fun doing it.
Hey, how much have you raised, Trish?
When I looked this morning, I think I was like 1280, 1230, 1280, and I had just posted it like a few days ago, so it's been really cool.
Okay.
Beautiful work. She was out in Miami right now partying, so she missed all the preamble show about the big things that's going on. We'll just reiterate that before we get off. Juneteenth, Ohio. That's for the Wilberforce HBCU golf team.
Mm-hmm.
In a week and a half, Trish is out in Myrtle Beach doing that 100 holes for the Mac Champ Foundation. June 20th, Trish, we trying to get Sif out, but he ain't coming to Cali yet. But Trish and Marty gonna be out here with me in SoCal, getting a wheelchair, a golf wheelchair for one of our boys, walking.
That's big.
Yeah, he graduated Tuskegee, HBCU guy, young guy, caught a stray bullet coming home. He just graduated from Tuskegee. They leave, come back to Cali, catch a stray bullet, and lost his legs.
Wow.
Had the whole world in front of him. He didn't give up, and now he's an inspiration to all that's a paraplegic, and he took up golf years ago. And what it is these chairs are about 25,000, but it lets you play a real round.
Okay.
And I played around with them, and you'll see more, and they'll be on next week. But we're raising money for that June 20th at an event out in Porter Valley in LA. Everyone's welcome, and it's just a great story. And it started something big. It's a start of something big. So really yeah, we'll still speak on that. And like we were saying about Tim, Tim and LT and the rest of those, they just don't get enough credit for all the money they generate to all these great organizations that just would not be funded. It just would not be funded. And Tim's back on this one. I'm gonna see, can I get him? There we go. It just would not be funded. It would not be funded without these celebrities donating their time and their energies. And they have revered fans that are willing to participate, that wouldn't necessarily participate right in that check. Like I said, Tim gonna garner way more money than the car wash and the barbecue place. Although I want the barbecue place, we ain't gonna get a half a ticket with Mom's barbecue. We can say we're gonna eat good, but some of these organizations need real money. And Tim and his guys and NFL, NBA guys, and just like we said, Alex Thomas, our people, they do a lot of good stuff and a lot of good tournaments. And we're going to give them their flowers. That's why we do platforms like this. They just take the Tims and the LTs for granted, but we're going to always give them hella props and their flowers. They can smell it. That's right.
Hey, but the thing is, Tim is probably more of a, let me rephrase this. LT is a huge draw. I mean, Lawrence Taylor. I mean, LT's a crazy dude. I mean, the GOAT.
He's a piece of work. I like LT.
I still got more rings than him.
You do. I'll make sure I tell him that too, that you said that. But the thing is, with Tim, they can't have a gala or a function without Tim McKay. I'm telling you, man. If you have something in LA, you gotta find a way to get Tim there, because I'm telling you, if you have a gala or a party, it's a wrap. I mean, it's a wrap. Game over.
Especially when I get a couple of Tito's in me.
Tito's and crack. Hey, I can't say it on air, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a wrap.
Hey, I had a couple of white dudes' wives getting a little frisky.
Be careful now. Where's my horn? Where's my horn? Where's my sensor button? I got I've been having
that
to
white
keep
dude
that
was
sensor
mad as
button.
hell. He was like,
he was hot, boy. He was hot as a firecracker.
He supposed to be admired from a distance. We lost Tim real quick. Oh, there we go.
That might have been the Lord.
Exactly. It was like admired him from a distance.
Yeah. Hey, but Tim, was that band not off the chain?
oh my goodness.
Hey, them was off the chain.
Especially
boy.
them sisters.
Woo!
What?
It was going down.
I was in the front. I was in the front row.
That's right. That's right. Making it happen. Making it happen.
I was looking
man.
at one. I'm like, girl, you need to be with me.
See, there we go. We're back. We're back on it. We're back
There
on
it is. There it is.
Thank you, Trish. We're back on
My
that.
future key clock still on that damn. I thought she was gone.
Oh, I'm still here.
No, she's still here. But we're gonna wrap it up. We just love that we had you on. It's rare that we get a chance to show flowers to everybody that does such large things in our community. We're going to give Sif and Trish parting words, and then Tim the last parting words. What y'all got to say before we wrap this up? Because Trish got to go back drinking them Bellinis or whatever she's doing out in South Beach.
It's for me, man. It's always a pleasure to be in the presence of Tim. Like I said, man, when he's around, you're always gonna have a good time. He understands, and he has a gift. And a lot of times people don't understand the gift. He has a gift in terms of getting people to loosen up, breaking the ice, and then we have a great time. And also, man, he is one of the trailblazers of cornerbacks. When you talk about NFL cornerbacks, I don't care what they say, statistically, Mel Kiper, whatever. If you talk about cornerbacks, statistically, he's got to be in the top 10 of all time. Period.
Got to. Let's get that up. Let's get that up. That's just fact.
Don't make him blush. Don't make him blush.
I mean, I hate to even say it, but it's the truth.
It's just fact.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, it's the truth.
That's what's up. No, but I met T-Mac a few years back, and he's been my guy ever since. We stay in touch. He has been through a whole lot, but he has been strong, and it's been beautiful just to see him, pick back up and keep it moving. And again, like he said, golf saved him, golf keeps him, golf is my piece, so I feel him. We have that connection. So like you say, Sif, you're right. Anytime T-Mac in the house, you're having a good time. If you want to have a good time, have T-Mac come out. And thank you so much for coming on the podcast with us tonight.
For sure.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on. And it's always good to go out and have fun with people you've interacted with, you touch, you hug, you know what I mean? And to just be able to express myself and let people see who the real Tim is, and just to be around you guys. And Tricia, I got much love. Sif, we talk and we crack on each other all the time, but brother, never love. And my man, the host, appreciate you having me on.
Thank you, brother, for coming.
Anytime anything come up in the world of golf and y'all want an opinion, I'm here.
That's right. So, for sure. We need it.
Thank you very much.
Exactly. We need it. All right. That's that wraps this show up. Another golden show with just golden people and special people that we bring you to the platform. Come on. Let's give that last warm congratulations to 3-time Super Bowl champ.
Yes, sir.
All right. We are out.